The second down and about 7. That's all I've ever seen in my life. Once again to Holmes, trying to get outside. Hanging on for dear life is number 20, Scott Sutton. And got a flag away from the ball on the far side of the field. And we'll check out the penalty. Hardesty, maybe. I thought I saw Hardesty move. 38. Illegal motion. Illegal motion. He went like this, John. I think he meant like this. Well, let's see. Yeah, 5. Davis comes up with number 86. Darrell Kellum split wide right. Ball is fumbled. Picked up by Davis and gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. Tackle made by number 45, Compton. Number 70, Bubba Carter. As Holmes lines up now as a tight end. Southern deep in the eye. Back to pass. He's looking for Holmes out in the flat. Fires it out. Complete. And he is decked over there on a fine hit by number 15, Chris Sharp. It's going to be short of the first down. About, I would say about 3 yards, John.
I'd say that, and Leslie Garris came up and got a good pop, too. It was joint venture. And so we got Elkmont calling timeout to talk over the strategy, I guess. With 4th and 4, Coach Nugent coming out on the field. I don't know if he's got a field goal kicker, but at this time, I don't think he'll probably go for the field goal. I think he'll run some type of reverse action pass, try to put pressure on the corners, maybe throw to the flag, kind of a fade route, so he catch it over the shoulder, and if you don't catch it, the defense doesn't get it either. So even if it's incomplete or we don't make it, they still got us pinned up, and I think they've got probably 2 of their 3 timeouts left, and if they pin us back, if they don't score, they'll be back in good field position anyway.
4th down and 4, they're going for it. They put Holmes in motion right. Davis fires it inside, batted down. Good play by number 30, Philip Guthrie. Red Devils take over as they hold them.
Like Darren Miller from Tennessee, if he just held on to it, he's in good shape and backed up, but he'd had a long way to run.
To Boyd. Cuts it upfield, got some running room, still on his feet. Breaks free, he's at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, inside the 10-yard line. As he was caught by number 5, that is Demetrius Miller. So much for the 100-yard game. He got 100 yards on that play just about, John.
I'd say he's got right at 200 yards now. No telling what the average is.
I'll tell you, that right there was just a super run by the young man. As he took the handoff on an inside over tackle at about the 5-yard line, he was hit by about 3 East Limestone defenders and broke it for about 90 yards. Garris brings him up, sets him down. Ball handed off to number 30, Philip Guthrie. Still keeps his feet down inside down to about the 2-yard line. There'll be 2nd down and goal.
Speaking of that run, though, Johnny, it's something to run the ball 90 yards and still not score.
True.
I'm going to be talking like that now.
But unofficially, I would say that Paul Boyd, the tailback, has around 185 yards, John. Just adding it up a little in my head. But a super run that time, a la Mike Davis last year, West Morgan. Garris brings it and shifts Sutton into the slot. Ball handed off inside once again to Philip Guthrie. Down to about the goal line. No indication.
Not that close. That's 2.
Well, Dickey said it was only 2 the last time. They pushed them back a yard. Down to about the 2. I'll just start watching the stick over yonder. It'll be set. Cuts it upfield. Cuts it inside. No. I'd go for field goal. Bulls have elected to go for it. Boy, down and go. Ball handed off. Garrett still with the ball. Got him wide open into the flat. Touchdown! Sean Davidson.
We also had Mike Mitchell in the corner down here right in front of Sean Davidson.
Red Devils get it in as Garris hits Davidson in the flat for the touchdown. John.
Well, what they did, the corners were coming, forcing the run back inside. We'd run that play off tackle both sides, and of course, went to the well. They thought we did one more time, but we didn't. We dumped it over the head, and Mike Mitchell also was open.
The PAT placed down by Garris. Kick, no good. So with 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first half, the Red Devils have jumped out to a 20-7 lead. Homecoming, 87, looking good right now. Bubba Carter set to kick off. Southard and Holmes back deep as they're going to kick it away. Holmes will take it at about the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and belted down by number 33, Mike Mitchell. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 25. Red Devil football on WSLV. Davis brings them up. Hardesty split wide right. He's looking for him. Pressure being applied.
Come on.
Cuts it upfield. The 30, the 35. Still on his feet. As he ran about 35 yards and picked up 4. Davis brings them up. 2nd down and 5. Back to pass. Lobs it out in the flat. And come on, Ralph! You shake it! Hey, where'd you go to school? Good. Oh. Get that hair off them ears, Ralph. It's affecting your eyesight. Pass interference call that time on number 14, Leslie Garris. Questionable, I might add. Back to pass. Davis fires it out in the flat, and pass incomplete. Same play, but no flag.
You lose the flag that time, Ralph? Who ever saw an official with hair like that?
2nd down and long. Davis back to pass. Fires it down the middle of the field. And at that time, it looked like it was offensive pass interference on number 5, Demetrius Miller. No flag. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the East Limestone Indians as they're here with 29 seconds remaining in the first half. They're airing it out. 3rd down as Davis brings them up. Holmes in the slot. Back to pass once again. Pressure being put on. And down he goes. Number 70, Bubba Carter. I tell you what, bad man Carter wasn't going to be denied that time. A high kick.
Let it go.
Bounds, and it'll be blown dead at about the 17-yard line with 1 tick remaining on the clock in the first half. Red Devils on top by a score of 20-7. Well, I think if we can give the ball to Paul Boyd, maybe he can pop one again. What do you think, John?
Well, I think what we ought to do is just put a knee on the ground and go in the half 20-7, and that's what we're going to do.
And that's what we did. Well, we've completed 1 half of play here at Homecoming 87. Thus far, it's been a happy one. Paul Boyd, about 185 yards. There's the kick by Bubba Carter. It'll be taken at about the 10 by Holmes. He fumbles it. Now he's at the 10, trying to get around the right side, cuts it upfield. And he's wrapped up there by number 21, Jonas Clem.
And 41, Lance Pepper.
And Lance Pepper, I'll tell you what. Davis brings him up. Bad pitch, and the ball is fumbled in the backfield, and it's covered there by number 21, Southern. And he is immediately ready.
They got him bottled up. hold them here and hold them on third and make them punt out. No mistakes. Don't beat yourself.
Freddie Sloss split wide right. They run it right up the gut and maybe a couple of yards. Jonas Clem along with Kenny Phillips. They're down at about 12. Davis brings them up. And he's going to pass it from his own end zone. Lobs it out. Ball is caught. A great catch by number 3. That is Sloss. Freddie Sloss. He caught that, John Witt. Leslie Garris couldn't have had any better coverage. Holmes and Southern with Miller or Sloss split wide right. Ball is handed off to Southern. And he is down. And I mean hit by number 66, Andy Guthrie.
Looked like Andy Guthrie, Paul Compton, and Philip Guthrie, all three in, but I think the initial lick was made by Andy Guthrie.
Fine job that time by Guthrie. A gain of a yard. Second down and 9. 14. Clock is running. As they break the huddle, Sloss, Freddie Sloss, split wide to the left. I formation. They send Holmes in motion. Back to pass. We've got a flag down. Down the sideline for Holmes, just off his fingertips. And I believe we're going to have illegal motion in the backfield, charged against the Indians. But let's hold it, make sure that's what it is. It'll bring up a second down, or we're going to take the penalty or decline it, John?
I'd say probably decline it and make it third and long. I don't know the way they've been throwing the ball as well as they have. And they show a little different wrinkle there by running the wing back over here to the weak side and then making it the strong side. And we were trying to get shifted from the free safety, bring him up to the strong safety and get the strong safety back in the middle where the free safety usually is, where we can get all the rotations down and get the strong flat and the deep outside cover.
Well, I tell you, the pattern was there. The man was open, but the ball was just overthrown by maybe a half a step. It'll bring up third down and long as the Red Devils decline the penalty. They come out with Sloss split wide left. Demetrius Miller, same, and we've got a tie. Well, I bet we're going to see delay of game.
Well, what I was doing, I was watching the secondary making the adjustments, and that's smart on East Limestone's part because what you're doing, you're taking your strong safety when you adjust and making a free safety out of him to cover the deep middle. You're taking your free safety and making him a strong safety, and you're really getting him out of position. And I don't know what was that one. Was that delay of game?
Delay of game, called by the back judge. Once again, we see it. That must be the new I guess the new wave this year.
All right, here we go again.
Third down, same formation, and we've got I believe what's happening as they set up a screen out in the flat, and Kenny Phillips got it, ball is fumbled, and they say that the ball was dead. A loss of some yards on the play. I believe the motion man, number 11 Holmes, is cutting upfield just a little too quick, John. I believe that's where they get the motion flag.
Must be. He can stay parallel. He can't turn up till the ball snaps. And maybe that's what he's doing, but I think that's the right formation for East Limestone to be in to try to get a mismatch and try to get a missed assignment back here in the secondary. Fourth down now.
Fourth down and about 20 with 8:40 clock running. Back in punt formation, number 12, that's sophomore Brandon Davis. Back deep is Boyd and Garris. There's the snap, the kick. Good kick. Be taken there by Garris. And down he goes. And it'll be first and 10 for the Red Devils at the 35. Why is those lights like that? They weren't like that long ago.
Third quarter, brought to you by Lardville. All you might need. Elton brings to
Red Devils take over first and 10 from their own 35. And we'll give you the offensive lineup as they come up. It'll be quarterback Leslie Garris.
We got an unbalanced line left. We're trying to pull it off before they adjust to it, and they hadn't adjusted to it. Let's see, we run that way.
Ball handed off to Boyd, cuts it upfield.
Mitchell didn't hit anybody, so.
As Coach John Witt called it. Unbalanced line left and had the Indians outnumbered, and everybody didn't do their blocking. It'll bring up second down and about 9. We break the huddle, come out in a power I. Boyd deep in the I.
They're still using that 5-3 and bring those corners up tight. We get to Paul Boyd. He pops it again and fumbles the ball.
As Boyd crossed the... As he crossed the 45-yard line to about the 47. Strong right. Davis back to pass. With some time. Fires it out in the flat. Pass is picked off. Picked off there by number 20, Scott Sutton.
Stop playing a good ball game, Tom.
And Christopher Truckbed Company, too, by the way. And we've got a flag on the play as the ball was pitched back to 24, Paul Boyd, and he loses about 3 yards on the play. Check out the flag.
Oh. They go for senior. Also, the PTA is giving away a VCR.
Elkmont charged illegal motion and penalty. Ball on about the 11-yard line. We do not need any mistakes in this part, this deep in our own territory. Garris brings them up, sets them down. Boyd with the ball, tries it off right side, and no. Gains maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Tackle maybe number 72. That's Michael Martin. And also in on the play, number 36. Davis, check that. Garris back to pass. Looking downfield, fires it out in the flat. Ball is batted down, and I'll tell you what, number 5, Demetrius Miller in 86. Darrell Kellum clobbered each other, and I believe Miller is shaking up on the play. He'd have had a little more trajectory on that ball. As they are, I'm informed that it looks like they're bringing 9. Snap kick, a good high kick, but it's not going anywhere. And it takes a nobody roll. East Limestone takes over in excellent field position. First and 10 from their own, from the Elkmont Red Devils 30-yard line. So, once again, Elkmont defense will be tested. 99 cents. Fred and Nancy Davey, Granny's Country Kitchen, I-65. They send Holmes in motion. Davis pitch back around the left side to Southard, trying to cut it upfield, going the wrong way. And finally, after Bubba Carter, or check that, Scott Sutton, Andy Guthrie, Jonas Clem, Kenny Phillips, and the rest of the troops, they finally hem him in. That's kind of hard to say.
I ain't sure about that formation. I ain't ever seen a field.
It didn't work. I know that. They lost about 7 yards on the play. Miller is back in at tailback. They looking for the quick pop over the middle. Got him.
That's when they scored on.
And that's the same play they scored on, and he gains almost enough for the first down. It's going to be third down and about 2-3 yards. Gets it down to about the 22-yard line. They've got to go just inside the 20. As Davis brings them up with Kelly and Southard. Send Holmes in motion. Ball is run up the middle by Kelly, and I don't think he got it. He was met there by Andy Guthrie, Bubba Carter, Kenny Phillips, and Paul Compton. I believe he gained maybe a yard.
Come on, defense.
Bring up a fourth down and a little less than 1.
They're going to run, I believe.
And East Limestone wants a timeout. So with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Indians driving, trying to crawl right back into this game. Right now they down by 13.
Now, let's be serious about this. Now their drive started on Elkmont's 30 and they hadn't got to the 20 yet.
Well, now that is true. But what about you to go by and
Elkmont hadn't had the ball but 3 plays. It's 4 plays, 3 counting the
ham that you ever put into your mouth. It's kind of like Colonel Sanders. It's finger licking good. That's Kenny and Peggy at Old Gin House Barbecue. Davis brings them up. Ball handed off to Holmes, and I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It depends on where the left foot or right foot. That's what. And they say no.
All right, yeah.
So, once again, the defense is held.
Defense is held, and I stand corrected. We had the ball 5 plays, I believe, so far this quarter because we fumbled. Paul Boyd fumbled on the first possession after half that we had it, and then East Limestone got it back, and then we got it back from them and ran twice, threw once, and punted, and then to the 30, then we held them to 20, and now we got the ball again with 3:28 to go in the third quarter.
First and 10 for the Red Devils. That's a 20-yard line. Garris brings them up. Boyd deep in the eye. Boyd with the ball, trying the right side, cuts it upfield. It's the 25, the 30, and run out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. Bumped out of bounds over there by, did you see who bumped him out? Miller. No, I believe 5 just come in. 36, I believe it was, wasn't it? By number 36, Wayne Sticker. It's first and 10 from about the 31. Garris sets him down, power I. And Boyd tries it again, and he is leveled at about the 26-yard line, and getting up is number 66. Ball handed off once again to Boyd. Cuts it upfield, still on his feet. And up to about the 35-yard line, a gain of about 9 yards on the play, or 8 yards on the play.
He started off the right side on the off-tackle power. More or less, it's not quite a sprint draw, but he went off tackle, then he cut back, and he was just a step or two from breaking another one.
2:02, 2:01, clock running. Big play, 3rd down and 4.
You don't see a little bit of second effort.
I know it. They break the huddle, power I, shift, split back. Inside handoff to Philip Guthrie. He pops it big. And good for about 7 yards. It'll be first and 10 for the Red Devils at their own 48-yard line.
The right side of Elkmont's line is doing an extremely good job of blocking. It's just a straight handoff, and Philip popped it, but that right side of Elkmont's line has been doing a fine, outstanding job tonight.
Andy Guthrie and Bubba Carter and Troy Reese, Billy Broadway, and Kenny Smith doing a super job up front tonight, because let's face it, these guys don't open some holes, the backs don't go anywhere. Davison will line up, and he didn't get set, as Coach John Witt says, and will be penalized 5 yards. Yep, that's Leslie's fault. Yep, that's Leslie's fault right there.
Legal motion, Elkmont.
That's right. You right on that one. No. Why, Lord, no. You got to be set for a whole count, don't you? Whole count. It'll be first down and 15. Fumble, and Garris recovers his own fumble, and here we go again. And no, he did not recover his own fumble. East Limestone recovers it, takes over, first and 10. And I'll tell you one thing, if they don't win this game, it's not because we give them an opportunity.
That's right. You know, seem like we're still trying to beat ourselves. It's a prime example. Now, East Limestone's had the ball. This is about the 3rd time this quarter on the Elkmont end of the field with 55 seconds to go in this quarter. And we keep bending and bending, but we hadn't broken yet. The only time we broke was whenever they made that long pass play in the first quarter.
Davis brings them up. Going back. Hitting home. Picked off by number 30, Philip Guthrie. At the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Give him 6. Flag on the play. We've got a flag on the play. Let's see what we got. Hold your horses. Check out the penalty. Don't look good.
guy's still standing around here protecting his flag.
Ain't nobody gonna get it, ref.
Let's see what the call is here.
Is this a college game or a high school game?
Illegal block. All right, yeah. And the flag has been, well, we've got the indication, chop block. TD counts. 26-7, and I'm sure we'll be going for 2. A beautiful job that time as Philip Guthrie held his ground. And
I know you don't like to hear this, but that was shades of Darren Miller against Iowa 2 years ago in 1985. You remember the Tennessee-Alabama game?
Sure do.
All right.
You didn't have to remind me of that. We're going for 2.
Dale Jones.
Garris back, looking with some time, zips it in the end zone. Yeah! Ball touchdown. Yeah! As Leslie Garris that time threw the ball like he's capable of throwing it, John.
Yeah, he just spun it out to the right. Ball comes and broke into the corner of the end zone, and he just threw it right on the line, just right on target. Ball made a good catch, and so we make up the 2 points, make it 28-7.
33 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Elkmont Red Devils 28, the East Limestone Indians 7. Want to remind you to go by and patronize all of our fine advertisers. Ardmore Telephone call for 33 seconds remaining in the quarter. Southern and Holmes back to receive it. Holmes takes it about the 15, right up the middle, 20. And 25, and down he goes, 26. And let's see who got up. That's 21, Jonas Clem. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils, or checked up for the East Limestone Indians at the 29-yard line.
In the 3rd quarter, Elkmont had the ball, I believe, for 7 offensive plays.
And we picked up 8 points.
8 points,
And Davis brings them up, sets them down. Lone running back is Kelly. One flanker is Southern. He's looking for it. Being pressured by Hughes. Kenny Smith trying to chase him down. Bubba Carter misses him. He cuts it upfield, and Chris Sharp said, hello, buddy. You're not getting by me. But a good job of running by the sophomore, and he looks like he is a little woozy. And I believe that young man needs some medical attention. He took a pop from Skillet Sharp, and down he goes. We've got an official timeout. He did. Son, Skillet, let me tell you. Woo! That hurts, I tell you. I don't either. Let me tell you something. These kids stay together. They're going to bunch of sophomores. Let me tell you something. That right there was one of the hardest slips I've seen all year.
I believe Skillet's head was the hardest that time. Fourth quarter, brought to you by Alabama Chemical Credit Union. Office downtown Elkmont. Woody Anderson Stores, Sales and Service Outfield.
What day is it? How many rings am I holding up? I have 2. Hargrove put me there. You played against Randy. No. The Indians got up and made it off the field. New quarterback is number 10, Keith Newby. Lone running back is 62, Kelly. And we've got Miller split wide left. Newby, the new quarterback, with some time, zips it out. Fine play. Southern puts it down, and he's going to be about a yard short. And Skillet Sharp on the tackle. Tell you what, come in off the bench and zip one like that, John, is not too bad.
What they're doing, they got 4 quick receivers. They got 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, and we're trying to match up with them across the defensive secondary, and they got 1 setback, and what they're doing is breaking 1 in, 1 out, and zipping it in there to them.
We got some new people in there also. I see Kenny Smith and Bubba Carter standing right on the sideline. They don't know how to act like that. Ball is almost picked off and right into the hands of the East Limestone Indian, number 36. That is Wayne Sticker. Good concentration.